Brian Stelter, the famous man on CNN, known for his amazing takes and is absolutely brainlet. Let's just be honest, he's a brainlet. Brian Stelter is having an absolute meltdown because conservatives are leaving Twitter and Facebook and going to Parler. And as someone who personally is not able to use Twitter because for some reason they disabled my account, I'm going to tell you, I don't think people are going to Parler just because they feel like it. I think they're going to Parler because websites like Twitter are absolutely biased and totally left-wing. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on the internet, we're going to talk about Parler. I think it's officially Parler, like pirates. Parler. But actually, everyone calls it Parler. I mean, I'm just going to say Parler because that's what everyone says. But the things this man says in this clip, let's look at it, folks.
More and more into their own echo chambers, more and more into their own bubbles, especially Trump voters.
So he starts off saying that right-wingers are going to their echo chambers even more than before, and the lady's like, yeah, that's exactly what I think. And, just the lack of self-awareness is incredible, considering that left-wingers literally all live in total echo chambers. Have you ever been to Reddit? Have you ever been to Twitter? They're totally left-wing echo chambers. You can't even say that there's two genders. If you misgender someone, you will get banned. Now, I have no idea why Twitter disabled my account. I just don't know. Could it be it was because I was criticizing China and Twitter is, I don't know, do they have investors in China? Who knows? But could it be that I was defending people that happen to be white against bigoted comments and bad comments, things that violate the Twitter TOS? I was criticizing people for breaking the terms of service and being discriminatory to people for the color of their skin. And yet, Twitter did not ban them. They didn't ban the bigots. They banned my account instead. So yes, I'm on Parler. Link in the description. Where else would I be? Let's continue.
This new social media app called Parler getting a lot of attention because conservatives are saying they're leaving Twitter and Facebook, going off to Parler because they believe Parler is a safer space for them. What we're seeing is even more of a bunker mentality in right-wing media, and ultimately that's not good for the country.
No. You really have to wonder just how intelligent a man like Brian Stelter is. Because this is one of the most smooth-brained takes I've heard in a while. A bunker? Are you serious? Have you seen Reddit? Go to Reddit r/politics, folks. If you're a conservative, if you're a libertarian, if you're an independent, even just a moderate, or even a liberal, go to r/politics and see how long before they ban you. They ban anybody who doesn't say, Orange Man bad, and rag on conservatives. It is a total left-wing echo chamber. They don't talk about the truth. They don't talk about things that are actually happening. And if you actually bring up the truth or prove anybody wrong, they will ban you. That is what an echo chamber is. And then this woman's response is absolutely, what's the word? Mind-splittingly dumb.
No, it's not good. It's a threat to democracy.
And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 No, it's not good. It's a threat to democracy. That these people are in echo chambers and they're getting getting fed a diet of lies, essentially. Brian
Lies.
Stelter.
That's what it is. Thanks.
Yep.
This is an apple. Some people might try to tell you that it's a banana. They might scream banana, banana, banana over and over and over again. You might even start to believe that this is a banana, but it's not. This is an apple.
The lack of self-awareness of CNN never ceases to amaze me. Imagine all the people that take this news seriously when it really is nothing but absolute garbage. The real reason that conservatives are leaving Twitter and Facebook is because they are being banned by a power-mad, absolutely insane social media companies and the mainstream left. You see, if you're a conservative, if you consider yourself, a Trump supporter or somebody that simply does not stand with the modern regressive left, they will ban you for having opinions that they don't like. You think do you think 5-year-olds should not be able to, pick their own gender or get like surgery to change their gender because they're too young to understand those kind of concepts, well, guess what, buddy? You're gonna get banned because that, my friends, is forbidden. You're not allowed to speak up against political correctness. That's the reality, folks. That is where we are. So no. People are being purged on social media. It's happening on Twitter. It's happening on Facebook. It's happening on YouTube. On any of these mainstream internet websites, conservatives are being targeted and being banned. So Brian Stelter can have his he can be absolutely triggered by the fact that people are leaving his echo chambers. And the irony of this clip is that these two are literally just an echo chamber. They're just parroting what each other is saying. Oh, I think they're going to an echo chamber. I think they're going to an echo chamber too. Well, I'm glad you agree with me because that's what I've been wanting to say. They spread lies. Yes, they spread lies. It's literally an echo chamber. Okay, CNN, you're not real news. You do know that, right? Okay, there's a reason that everybody calls you fake news. There's nothing news about this. Conservatives are leaving. We're currently living in two parallel universes, but guess what? There is only one truth. And as far as I can tell, it is not the left-wingers who are living in the real world. It's the right-wingers. Heck, it's the moderates at this point. Heck, it's almost everybody except the left. Texas constitutionalist says, multiple platforms where people can speak their minds is now a threat to democracy. I guess I really understood what a democracy and freedom mean. Could you please redefine these terms for me? And there's the cold truth, folks. You see, the real reason that Brian Stelter is so angry, the reason that the left-wing media is so mad that conservatives are leaving the platform is because they want power. They love being able to run Twitter and terrorize everybody who disagrees with them. We'll just ban you. We'll just cancel you. You're not a person. We're going to ruin your life. We're going to call your employer. We're going to get you fired. We're going to come after your family. That is what the modern left is doing. They are hunting people down online and sadly off. In many cases, we've seen this. They've showed up to people's houses. They are harassing everybody who's not part of their cult. In other news, a prominent conservative donor, Rebecca Mercer, is bankrolling Parler, the rapidly growing right-wing Twitter-like app, to overcome the tyranny and hubris of tech overlords. Now, unfortunately, it would seem that Parler is not the free speech utopia that many people might wish it was. Unfortunately, they have a bunch of dumb Puritan rules, like you're not allowed to be indecent. He posted an anime titty. You better ban him. You can't even post hot anime girls. Do you see what I'm saying? That is not freedom, my friend. Freedom is the freedom to post big O anime titties. And it's really that simple. Parler is just another kind of censorship over there. But what's the alternative? Gab? Gab has the same issue, and honestly, I don't really like Gab. So, Parler is rapidly growing right now, and I'll tell you what, CNN and these left-wingers like Brian Stelter, they can complain all day, but it was them who pushed the conservatives out. Do you just think that people are just going to sit and take it? No. People are sick of it. I don't even know if I want to go back to Twitter. Like, I miss shit posting, and I miss being able to, just post things. This is my account, Mr. Obvious Talks, at Mr. Obvious Talks, and to this day, I still have no idea why my account was taken down. I criticized China. I followed the terms of service. Who knows? The point is, if you don't agree with the leftist mob, with those so-called libtards, then they ban you. So now I'm on Parler, and I suspect many more people will go to Parler. That's just how it is. Can you imagine what would happen if, all the conservatives and all the Trump supporters and basically everybody who disagrees with the left-wing mob were to leave these social media companies like Twitter? They would collapse overnight. Imagine what would happen if Trump gave up on Twitter and moved to Parler instead. Oh, it would be biblical. Now, I have my problems with Parler, and I hope they improve, but for now, there's no other alternative. I want to read the following comment that really sums this up. USA Golfer says, interesting how free speech is considered right-wing. Yep, that basically says it all, doesn't it? But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Let me know down below in the comment section. As always, if you want to support the channel, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar. My channel currently is funded by viewers like you. And please share the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and there you go. Anyhow, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.